Penn, that's kind of an intriguing fight for your Toronto show. What are your thoughts about that?
Oh, I think it's a great fight. Intriguing is a really good word because you've got this young, really up and coming guy, and we call him up and coming, but you know he's won 13 fights. He's only lost once, and that was to Carlos Condit. So I think that he, you know, certainly for us, we look at him as one of the faces of the future. And this is going to be a really big test for him because you've got this youth, this exuberance, this kind of interesting style versus as a veteran as you'll ever find in BJ Penn. You know, former champion, a couple of weight classes. This guy, you know, has seen it and done it all. And to have this fight at Rory's point in his career, and certainly at BJ's point in his career, I think it's a great matchup. Really excited for it. I mean, I'm a fight fan too, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Let's talk. It could be the main event of your show. Is that premature, or?
I think it's premature. I can tell you that I've got an exec call later on this afternoon, and I mean, 4 or 5 days ago, the talk was JDS versus Kane, and you know I watch TV and watch Twitter as well, so that's how I found out that maybe that's not going to happen. It still may happen. I mean, it is too early, but I can tell you that if it was the main event, I'd certainly. What would really make it to me even more intriguing is that it would become 5 rounds, and a 5-round between those two I think would be fascinating to watch. But it is premature.
Can you talk a bit about how Rory resonates with the Canadian MMA fan right now? We know how popular GSP is, but where's Rory stand right now?
Well, you know, Rory's very quiet. I think he's learning to become more outgoing. You know, it's just one of the things. I mean, he first and foremost he's a fighter. And what I love about his background is that he's one of our first emerging stars that didn't come from a karate background or didn't come from kickboxing. You know, I mean, Sammy Stout fought and won on Friday night, and I thought he did a great job. But you know, he's introduced as a kickboxer, whereas Rory started as a mixed martial artist. He's learned them all, and he's sort of this first example of a Canadian who's really come and risen to the top as a mixed martial artist. And I think that that's what really resonates with these fans. He's very genuine. He's unassuming. Comes from great roots, and you know he's originally from BC, and now he's fighting out of Montreal. He's got most of the country covered. I think it's a great story, and he's young, and he's really performed well in this city. I mean, he fought Nate Diaz here in 129, and I tossed him around like a rag doll. So I'm really looking forward to seeing him fight.